Gita is a handbook of instructions as to how every human can come to live the subtle philosophies of Vedanta in actual workaday world. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the divine song of Lord, comes in Bhishma Parva of the Mahabharata. It comprises of 700 verses in 18 chapters, which is documented by Maharshi Vyasa. Under the stress of the situation in which he was placed, Arjuna got shattered in his mental balance and lost his capacity to act with true discrimination. Lord Krishna takes the neurotic mind of Arjuna in his hand for a treatment with Vedic truths. The Gita also addresses the same human conflict all of us face in our daily lives. Every single day, we face situations wherein we have a choice to do what is right or not. The teachings given by Lord Krishna is relevant even today and the days to come. Ultimately, it's our choices that help us stay on the right path. It is critical to understand the backdrop of Bhagavad Gita. Gita is set in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, where the Kauravas and Pandavas are facing each other at the start of the battle. The battle is because of hostility and jealousy between the two groups of cousins over the rulership of Hastinapura. It is under this condition Arjuna, the third of the five Pandavas, breaks down on the battlefield, as the ones he is up in arms against are his own blood, his family. Arjuna then looks up to his charioteer, Lord Krishna, for guidance. The discussion between Krishna and Arjuna forms the driving principle of leading a rightful life. It focuses on the three main paths: Karma Yoga, the path of actions; Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion; and Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge. These paths are essential as they tell us the relevance of performing our duties and attaining knowledge, which enables us to be stable in the center of the battlefield. They are like three branches of the same tree to reach our ultimate goal. Apart from Lord Krishna and Arjuna, we also come across King Dhritarashtra, father of the Kauravas, and his counselor Sanjaya as the key characters. Dhritarashtra was blind, and Sanjaya had the ability to visualize every moment of the battle. The Bhagavad Gita is based on the narration of Sanjaya of events as they unfold on the battlefield. Dhritarashtra is worried about the fate of his sons. He loves his nephews, the Pandavas, but he was in a dilemma between his love and his duty. In modern context, all of us face moral and ethical dilemmas in our life. Each of us, like Prince Arjuna, are looking for guidance amid our confusion. Today's world brings the word unrest to mind. There is fierce competition for every resource and opportunity. Globalization has put us in close proximity to people that we don't know and cannot implicitly trust. The need to achieve, succeed, grow, and excel has turned us into a restless bunch. And if today is taken care of, then there is tomorrow to worry about. It is where the masterpiece, like Bhagavad Gita, continues to retain its influence on the human race even after more than 2 millennia. What makes Gita such a widely read piece of literature? Why is it that this ancient scripture enjoys privilege in era of social media and metaverse? How is it that it hasn't lost its relevance even with the passage of time? So many argue it is owing to the religious nature and its relationship with Hindu Sanatan Dharma. However, the relevance of Gita is not limited to one particular religion. It's not a religious scripture. It is knowledge, science, psychology, and provides solution for life's upheavals. It reveals the eternal principles which are fundamental and essential for a spiritual life. The battlefield scene, as we all know, is indicative of our life struggles. Arjuna's dilemma is our dilemma, which is the higher good. Which course of action will uplift us? which will result in social betterment, what should be done, and with what attitude. In answering Arjuna, Krishna is answering and guiding us all. And in that lies Gita's relevance today. A wonderful lesson from the Bhagavad Gita is that it is the universal self, the Paramatma, that is the doer, that the Brahman acts through us. We need not stress out very greatly about what needs to be done. We can let the actions flow through us. Here starts the series, Gita in Daily Life.
Make sure to subscribe, so you don't miss out on my future videos. The more subscribers I get, again the better and more content I can continue making. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.